Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Gulshad and I am facilitator of Great Rehan School Islamabad campus. Today I talk with ChatGPT. So let's get started. Hi ChatGPT. Assalamualaikum.
बिल्कुल। जी बिल्कुल, मैं सुन रही हूँ। अगर तुम्हें किसी ख़ास मौजू पर बात करनी है या कोई मसला शेयर करना है तो बेशक बताओ। मैं पूरी तवज्जो से सुनूंगी और जहाँ तक मुमकिन हो मदद करूंगी।
Hi ChatGPT. Assalamualaikum. How are you?
वालेकुम अस्सलाम। बिल्कुल ठीक है, कोई मसला नहीं।
Okay. So my
जी
first
बिल्कुल।
question is that for you, what is the toxic positivity?
Yeah, absolutely. So toxic positivity is basically when people push only positive vibes and ignore or dismiss genuine negative emotions. So it's like saying things always have to be good or just stay positive, even when someone really needs to feel heard or express their struggles. You're welcome. Sure. No. Great question. So, healthy positivity is more about acknowledging both the good and the bad, but choosing to focus on hope or solutions. It's more balanced and realistic, whereas toxic positivity just brushes aside real feelings and doesn't let you process them. You're welcome. If anything else comes to mind or you want to dig deeper into another topic, just let me know. I'm here to help. Yeah, definitely. Toxic positivity can actually make mental health worse. When you feel like you can't express your real struggles, it can lead to feelings of isolation, guilt, or even just bottling up emotions, which over time can really harm your mental well being. That's a great question. Some signs, of course. So, signs of toxic positivity might be when people dismiss your struggles with phrases like just stay positive, or it could be worse, even when you're really hurting. Or if you feel guilty for having any negative feelings at all. That's often a red flag. Exactly. Yeah. So when positive phrases start to feel like they dismiss your real emotions, like if people are always saying things like everything happens for a reason or just be grateful, when you're struggling, that's a big indicator of toxic positivity. So it's really about balance and allowing space for both.
Okay. So my next question is that from you, how does ignoring negative emotion show toxic
Yeah,
positivity?
of course. So when we ignore negative emotions, we don't actually resolve them. They just build up inside. Over time, that can lead to more stress, anxiety, or even physical symptoms. So acknowledging those emotions is really key for long-term mental well-being.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, can social media promote toxic
Yeah, absolutely.
positivity? How?
Sure, if you're exactly. Social media can amplify toxic positivity. People often only share their best moments, which can make others feel like they're failing if they're struggling. So it's really important to stay grounded and remember that online posts don't show the full picture.
Okay, so my next question is that how do
You're
you
welcome.
feel
If
when
anything,
someone dismisses your struggles?
yeah, it can feel really invalidating, honestly. You might feel alone or like your emotions aren't valid. It's really important to have someone just listen and let you be real without pushing you to feel better right away.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, why is it important to acknowledge negative emotions?
Yeah, it's important because when we acknowledge those emotions, we give ourselves permission to process them. That helps us understand what we're going through, and from there, we can find healthier ways to cope and grow instead of just pushing it all down.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can
You're welcome. I'm glad it was
suppressing
helpful. If you
emotion
have
be harmful?
exactly. Yeah, when we suppress emotions, it can lead to bigger issues like burnout or even physical health problems. So, giving yourself that space to feel is really crucial.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, What are healthy way to express sadness or
Yeah,
anger?
exactly. Healthy negativity just means you're recognizing those emotions, like sadness or anger, as natural, valid parts of life. You sit with them, understand them, and then over time they become easier to process and move through.
Okay, so another question is that from you, how can you validate your own feelings?
That's a great point. You can validate yourself by naming what you're feeling, like, I'm feeling really sad right now, and reminding yourself that it's okay to feel this way. Sometimes just giving yourself that permission and expressing it, maybe through journaling. Yeah, it's really about being gentle with
Okay.
yourself. And the more you let yourself feel, the more you give yourself the space to heal and respond in a healthy way.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what role does emotional intelligence play here?
Yeah, that's a big one. Emotional intelligence helps us recognize, understand, and manage both our own emotions and others. So it lets us sit with tough feelings, express them, and navigate them without getting overwhelmed.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can you respond better instead of using toxic positivity?
So instead of just jumping to a quick positive fix, you can respond with curiosity and empathy, like saying, I hear that you're struggling and I'm here for you. Exactly. By staying curious and open, you give the other person the space to be heard, and that helps them feel understood rather than just dismissed.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what are supportive phrases to replace stay positive?
Yeah, great point. Supportive phrases could be things like, I'm here with you, or it's okay to feel this way, or even, what do you need right now? They validate the emotion and keep the focus on being present.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, why is empathy important in difficult conversation?
Yeah, exactly. Emotional intelligence helps us understand. Right. And it also helps us know when to offer practical support or when to just listen. That balance is key in building trust and strong relationships.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can you support someone without dismissing their pain?
That's a great approach. You can offer support by really listening, acknowledging their feelings, and maybe asking them what they need. Just being present without trying to fix it too quickly can go a really long way.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can you become more emotionally aware?
Yeah, so becoming more emotionally aware often starts with paying attention to your own feelings, naming them, reflecting on them, and noticing patterns. And it also means being curious and listening carefully to others so you can recognize emotions in yourself and them.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what habits can reduce toxic positivity in your life?
Yeah, absolutely. You can reduce it by creating spaces where all emotions are welcome. So, normalizing that it's okay to feel bad sometimes. And you can also encourage open conversations where people don't feel pressured to just be happy all the time.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can generalizing
I'm really,
help process real emotional?
yeah, exactly. When you normalize all emotions, it takes away the pressure to hide or rush past them. That way, you can fully feel them, understand what they're telling you, and process them in a healthy, more balanced way.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can you balance optimism and realism?
Yeah, that's a really good balance to aim for. You can stay optimistic by holding on to hope and looking for possibilities, but still be realistic by acknowledging the challenges and taking practical steps. That way, you stay grounded, but still open to growth.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how does toxic positivity affect relationship?
Yeah, it can really hurt relationships because if one person is always pushing for just positive thinking, the other person might feel unheard or like they can't be vulnerable. So it's really important to keep that balance and let each person express what they truly feel.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, can it damage trust between people? How?
Yeah, definitely. When you let people express their full range of emotions without judgment, it shows them that you respect their experience. That builds trust because they know you'll be there for them no matter how they feel.
Okay, so my next subject is that
I'm
from
really
you.
glad that helped. If you have any other thoughts or questions, I'm
How
right
can
here.
workplace reduce toxic positivity?
That's a great question. Workplaces can reduce toxic positivity by encouraging open dialogue, like normalizing that it's okay to talk about challenges, offering mental health support, and making sure leadership models that balance so both successes and struggles are acknowledged.
Okay, so my next question is that from you. What does healthy positivity look like?
Yeah, healthy positivity looks like being honest about both the ups and downs. So you acknowledge difficulty, but you also choose hopeful steps forward. It's balanced, realistic, and it gives you room to feel and heal.
Okay, so my next question is that from you. How can
I'm
you
really
stay
glad that was.
positive without ignoring reality?
Yeah, so you can stay positive by focusing on what you can control, like small steps or possibilities, while still acknowledging what's hard. You don't deny the struggle, you just bring a sense of hope alongside it.
Okay, so my next question is that from you. What is the role of gratitude in a healthy thinking?
Yeah, gratitude plays a big role because it helps shift your focus toward what's going well, even when things are tough. It doesn't erase the struggles, but it gives you a more balanced perspective, so you can appreciate what you have while still working through challenges.
Okay, nice to meet you, Rajapri. So everyone, this was a ChatGPT. Inshallah, next meet you again. Next ChatGPT. Allah Hafiz, Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad we could talk. Inshallah, I'll be here whenever you need me. Allah Hafiz.